Welcome in. Welcome to my live stream. We're out catfishing today in the Chattahoochee in Columbus, Georgia. Hello, Angel. Thanks for watching. Been a little slow this morning. We got a few bites, but haven't been able to hook up on anything yet. But we'll be out here most of the day. Hello, Nathaniel. Hello, mate. Is anybody out fishing today? Anybody got plans to go fishing today? Where are you guys located out? And if you're going fishing, what are you going to be fishing for? We're fishing for catfish today in Columbus, Georgia on the Chattahoochee River. No, I hooked a gar, but I didn't get it to the boat. He put on quite an aerial show. He was jumping around out there, but gar are hard to hook. Most likely he just had a hold of it in his mouth and didn't want to let go. And then when he got close to the boat, he quick released himself. But I've had several bites, just haven't been able to hook up. I don't know if that means there's little ones out there that are, trying to chew on the bait and run with it, or if something else is going on. Might be a lot of gar. I don't know. I haven't caught any catfish this morning yet. Help me with what, Nathaniel? Moderator? Because if you know where the fish are at, I could take some of that advice today. Welcome in, everybody. We're fishing today for catfish on the Chattahoochee River in Columbus, Georgia. Let me show you a little bit of history of the river. Turn my camera around. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but off in the distance there, you see that structure that's in the water? That is an old either maple syrup or molasses barge. This river used to be very industrial. Huge barge would go up and down this river 100 years ago or so. And that was one of the last barges to go up the river, and then they sank it right there. I don't know if you guys can see it very well or not. I'm only about 100 yards from it, maybe 150, but the camera, you know, makes it look like it's real far away. That's a little sandy beach over there, and then the barge just down from that. That's the Georgia side, and this side is the Alabama side. We got a boat coming up here. I think that's Kit Fish On. He's a local guide, super nice guy. He's out hunting bait. He's got a guide trip today. He's gonna put him on the fish. Hello, Mini Void. He's got a nice boat. Of course, if I was guide service too, I'd want to have a nice boat. 21, 22 foot express catfish boat, aluminum, with a big old VMAX 175 Yamaha motor on it. He's got a good setup. He's a nice guy too. And there he goes. He's always jamming out too. He's got a sound system on that boat, man. It thumps. There's a fallen tree over here that I might have to fish. Hello, E.G. Zell Avatar. Exel? Is that how you say your name? Exel? Exel? Bro Height. I don't know. I think you meant to say hi. But welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Well, I'll let you know that I'm 6'5" and I weigh 300 pounds. And I'm in a little 8-foot plastic pond prowler from Bass Pro Shop. That's why the channel's called Big Guy Little Boat. I might need to check the weather. I didn't do that today. We're a little cloudy. Well, welcome from Turkey, man. That's awesome. You do any fishing in Turkey? I think I saw a video recently where a guy was fishing for some carp in Turkey, big old carp. We're getting a pretty good breeze now from behind me. And that's nice because it was hot as hell just a little while ago, but that breeze makes it manageable. We're very overcast though right now, so don't think I need the hat anymore. We're pretty slow this morning. I hooked up with one gar, but haven't caught any catfish yet. I'm just gonna call you Egg. All right, Avatar? Do you fish in Turkey? What do you fish for? They got catfish in Turkey? I might need to check the weather. Got dark and cloudy. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure Turkey's got some very unusual fish and some big rivers. Fish I've never heard of. I might pull anchor in a little bit and just drift down a little ways to this fallen tree. See if there's anything under there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up anchor, drift down about 75 yards, fish that tree. Have a good day, Egg. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't get a bite at all down here. All right, I'm gonna pull my anchor. We're gonna move down a little ways. Turn this camera around. fish that tree. Deeper here than I thought it was. Thanks, Egg. I appreciate it. I try to go live once a weekend at least, and I put out a couple videos a week about fishing. Let me turn the camera around and show you there's that barge again. We're a little closer. So that used to be a river barge, and from my understanding it held molasses or maple syrup. I can't remember which one, but that probably 50 or 60 years old by now. They no longer allow barges on this river. It's not as an industrialized area as it used to be, and I guess they sunk that one. I don't know why, but I see people swimming, crawling all over it, swimming around it. I'd be too afraid to swim around that thing, man. It's Tetanus City. I like seeing stuff like that though, like local history. We're out on the Chattahoochee today. We're fishing for catfish. Is anybody else going to be fishing for anything today? Anybody going fishing today over the weekend? Got a boat coming by. Oh yeah, a lot of people magnet fish around here. Like I said, this river used to be very industrialized. So there's a lot of stuff that's in the river that people pull out all the time. Yeah, I see people magnet fishing off of the fishing docks a lot. It's pretty cool. Oh, hey Elizabeth, you fish as well on the Chattahoochee? That's cool. It's the first time going live that someone has fished on the same river that I'm fishing on, so that's pretty cool. Got a lot of waves because that boat just came by, so we got to ride these waves. There's a Viking, there's a real sandy beach up the river that I like to fish from the shore from. Rocky and sandy. There are so many bricks, old bricks. They used to make bricks here. There's some huge brick companies here, and you find so many old bricks that's been in the water for so long that they get washed up on shore. It's pretty cool with some really old dates on it, like 1816, stuff like that. Like that's kind of fun too. Well, that boat just went by. Maybe we can get a boat bite. Are you guys familiar with what a boat bite is? A boat bite is on those big rivers like the Missouri and the Tennessee and the Mississippi, where they still have those huge barges. When they come by, they really stir up the river, and that seems to activate the fish. A boat bite for me is when a bass boat goes by. It still stirs up the river, and it does seem to activate the fish. On some of the big giant rivers with the big barges, they will cast the wake of the boat. So as soon as when the boat goes by, they'll make sure they have a line in the water behind the boat. On coastal regions where they do a lot of fishing, shrimp boats, stuff like that, fish will follow them, and a lot of people cast behind those boats too. That's a boat bite. Yeah, we were talking about the bricks and magnet fishing and history on this river and stuff. Coca-Cola started here in this town. Oh, here we go. We got a good bite here. Oh, here we go. Fish on. Oh, he came out of nowhere. Oh. All right. Pulling a little bit of drag. Please don't be a gar. Man, he's running straight at me. That came off. He's under the boat. Oh no. Boy, that is a chunky blue. All right, first fish of the day. And he is not happy about it. Ooh. He did not want to be. Ooh. He did not want to be the first fish of the day. Oh, he's heavy. Wow. All right. So I think it was a good call to come fish that tree. Get this hook out of him. Turn on my action camera because I forgot to do that again. But we did get a nice, angry fish. He's a good one. I do have a scale, so we will weigh him, see how much he weighs. But we did catch a fish. He's a good one. I'm gonna guess about 4 to 6 pounds. What do you guys think? £6.5. I said 4 to 6. He's fat. Not bad at all. 5.7. Man, that's really close. He was 6.5. Good guess. Oof, he's mad. He's angry. He's gonna make me lose my grips. All right. Better put him on my wrist. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let him go. There he goes. Come on, buddy. All right, first fish of the day. Not a bad one either. I got all sorts of tangled up in my boat here. Here we go. Let's get Get another piece out there, see if anything happens. Thanks, I appreciate it, Kenny. Welcome to the live stream. It had been good. It had been a little bit of slow going, but we got a fish. That's what counts. Now you guys got to do me a favor. You got to help me out. Every time I live stream, I always forget to turn on my action cameras. And when I do that, I don't have any content to share during the week. So start screaming, turn on your action cameras whenever I say I'm getting a bite. Can you help me out? I appreciate it. Let's check this bait over here, see what's going on. That guy was a chunker. Just glad to catch him. Oh, it's already getting hit. That's a good sign. I suppose I could just get the video footage from my live stream, but it looks better on the action camera. All right, got a fresh bait out on my right side, fresh bait out on my left side. Like that dude splashed my phone. I put a big, huge chunk of carp out on this side. So we'll see if anybody wants that carp. We know they want the skipjack. Let's see if they want the carp as well. Let me ask you guys a question. We got a few of you in the room. Are you guys subscribed to my channel? And if you're subscribed, did you watch any of the educational type short videos I put out this week about catching flatheads and blue catfish? I did a whole series on flatheads and blue catfish using AI generated video footage. Did you guys see that? What'd you think about it? Have you seen those glasses for fishing with a camera on them? I have seen those. And the Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses from Facebook. I've thought about those too. You can actually get real, I need these glasses to see. And you can get your prescription in those glasses. I've thought about it. Hey, thanks Kenny, I appreciate that. Watch those, they're all AI generated. I know some people hate AI, but I think they're pretty good. It teaches you all about blue catfish and flatheads. And then next week I'll probably do channel cats. And then some of the subspecies of fish like, not subspecies, but like bullhead catfish and some of the other kind of lesser known catfish. They were very popular. They got thousands of views. I know people don't like AI stuff though sometimes, but it is all AI. It's a good way to post content during the week when maybe you didn't have such a good weekend of fishing. Kenny, my personal best, I've recently caught both blue cat and flathead personal best for me. And both of those videos are on my channel currently. I caught about a 25-pound blue catfish. I think it was a chode. And then I caught about a 40-pound flathead all in the same weekend. It was a good weekend. Go back and you can see those videos on my channel. Thanks, Kenny. I appreciate it. You doing any fishing this weekend, Kenny? Anybody doing any fishing this weekend? If you're fishing, what are you going to fish for? Okay, so you're somewhere up north then. You're fishing for pike. I lived in Hayward, Wisconsin for a while and did a little pike fishing. Well, I guess I don't know if it's muskie or pike, one of those, but Hayward, Wisconsin, about an hour south of Lake Superior. And I caught a couple of them. That was interesting. Michigan, okay. All right. Man, those pike, they get big, right? Like you get a 40-inch pike and that's a monster, right? Nice. Walleyes, yeah. Walleyes are fun to catch. I'm originally from southeast Kansas, and there used to be a huge walleye population there, but they got fished to almost extinction. And then in the last 20 years, they started coming back. My brother caught a walleye that was 3 ounces from the state record about 10 years ago. Well, maybe longer than that now. Oh, we're getting a good bite over here. That's that big piece of carp. Let's see if it stays on. He's just fooling with it right now. I've caught maybe 2 walleye in my life, and nothing big. But they're fun to catch. I know a lot of people, that's their favorite fish. In Wisconsin, they would do a fish fry every Friday night, and a good fish fry was all walleye. That meat is really good. Come on, take it down. Boy, he sure is messing with it. He hasn't taken it down yet, but he's still playing with it. What's the biggest walleye, muskie, and pike that you've caught, Kenny? Oh, I'm sorry. That was Viking that said he was in Michigan. Oh, Kenny's in Indiana. My bad. Okay. Viking is in Michigan, and they have all those in there. What's your guys' PBs on those fish? I'm thinking he may have taken my bait on this one. I'm gonna plug a battery into my phone so that it doesn't die. I'm gonna adjust my phone, guys, so I can plug it in. So you're gonna shake a little bit here for a few minutes. Little handheld camera action. 33-inch pike, 16-inch muskie, and a 20-inch walleye. Now that sounds pretty good to me, but I don't know anything about those fish. Is that good fish? Is that good sizes? It's a boat parade coming up behind us. We got 3 different boats coming. Small muskie. Got it while bass fishing. Okay. Big old pontoon, full family in it. We're gonna have some waves here. Well, that guy's gonna give me some big waves. I'm gonna have to hang on. And then the third boat. And now another set of waves. All right, should calm down now. Not too bad though. I think all three of those were pleasure craft. I don't think they were set up at all to go fishing. Looked like two ski type boats, you know, and one pontoon. I didn't see a single pole. So I guess they're out there to have a good time on the water. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I got about 20 more minutes on this stream, I think, and then I'm going to concentrate on just catching fish and getting some content for the weekend. 24-inch pike is our minimum keeper size. Okay, so your 33-inch pike was a keeper. Nice. Did you keep it? Did you eat it? What do you do with a keeper pike? Like I said, walleye is a pretty treasured fish up north as far as eating. I don't know if pikes, if you eat pikes, I don't know. Fried it with panfish, made some into a pike chowder. Nice. Is pike comparable to walleye as far as the taste and the meat? Hey Keegan, nice to see you again. We just caught a 6-pound blue cat, 6.5 pounds. It wasn't bad, but fishing's been a little slow this morning. Keep seeing striper or maybe bass hitting the surface, but I'm not really having any luck catching anything, but I keep seeing it, so I keep throwing a whopper plopper, trying to catch them. Pike is good, but 15 to 20 inch walleye is better. Gotcha. You guys fish with a whopper plopper? This is a whopper plopper. Top water. Makes a lot of noise. Spiders. Nice. Do you fly fish, Viking? Or is a spider, you use that on a regular rod and reel? Spider. I don't think I'm familiar with. I mean, I've seen some spider lures, but not many. I mean, I assume it looks like a spider. Regular rod with an inline bobber, 3-foot leader. Okay. Keegan, you doing any fishing this weekend? Best for bluegill, but bass like them too. Yeah, I would imagine. Anything a bass eats, a bluegill will eat, obviously depending on size of the hooks and whatnot. Anything a bluegill eat, a bass will eat. A bass will eat anything. And that's evident by those new lures that's taken all the bass tournaments by storm. They look like an amoeba or a microbe or something, but they like got multiple tentacles. Getting a bite over here. Well, the river might be turning on. Getting a bite over here too. This line just got a lot of slack in it. I caught a mess of bluegill yesterday for bait. I haven't broken into them yet though today. I'm doing some experimenting with an Asian carp I bought from an Asian market, and I still have some skipjacks frozen from skipjack season. And there's fish jumping all around me. I can't figure out what they are. They gotta be bass. We're getting into that season, topwater season for bass. I don't do a lot of bass fishing. I don't mind it, but I don't specifically aim for. I used to fish nothing but bass when I was younger, but this fishing for catfish is more my speed nowadays. Give this spot another 5 or 10 minutes and then I'm moving down. I might make a big move. Normally I like to just hop and hit spots, but I might make a quarter of a mile move down the river. In the little boat, it's a big move. Got to bless the river with the Zen. Get them fish activated on that nicotine. Maybe waking them up. Maybe I can get Zen to sponsor me as a fisherman. Yeah, man, I used to chew years and years ago, and then I switched to snooze for a while because supposedly it was slightly better for you. And the snooze, you didn't have to spit. And yeah, I used to chew, man, and I loved chewing. I still miss it to this day. But the nicotine, the Zen, that's pretty good. It's a good substitute, and there's no tobacco in it. It's just nicotine and salt is all that it is. It's some sort of salt that they soak the nicotine onto. And then when I throw them in the river, the pouches are just a vegetable material. And then, like I said, it's just nicotine and salt. So it's not like polluting the river or anything. It's like a spicy leaf that falls in the river. I was fishing for bluegill yesterday. I was using Zen and then throw it in the water and watch the bluegill try to eat it, and that's pretty funny. What those bluegill things, what the hell? It's healthier. Nicotine, of course, is an addictive drug. So, you can still, of course, get addicted to it. I'm 100% addicted to it. But no cancer is associated with it. It is a vasorestrictor. Something. Basically, it can cause your gums to retract a little bit. So just, make sure you brush your teeth, keep your mouth healthy, stuff like that. But other than that, it's really good for your brain. Nicotine is really good for your brain, really good for focus. My desk job, 2 or 3 nicotines a day, and keeps me, helps control the afternoon lulls, the afternoon mental lulls. But yeah, it's an addiction, just like anything else. But they're pretty good for you. Yeah, bluegill will eat anything. I wonder what them bluegills. I think it's pretty funny to think that there's a bluegill down there that's addicted to Zen now. He's got to go the rest of his life without one, and he's just like that one moment of chewing on a Zen and getting a little high from it, tell another bluegill about it, and they think he's crazy. The spicy white leaf fell in the water. I ate it. I was seeing stars for days. Best high of my life. I find that funny. Cigars. I love a good cigar too, but I actually will smoke a pipe occasionally. Cigars are really bad for you. I don't want to encourage anybody to smoke cigars, but if you do it right, they're not as bad for you as cigarettes. You're not supposed to inhale cigars. Kind of similar to a pipe. You don't really inhale them into your lungs. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do, but you're not really supposed to. But yeah, an occasional cigar after a fine meal with a good beer, it's hard to beat. That bluegill that was high on Zen just zipping around the water for like a week, because in my mind that nicotine stays in her body a lot longer. I don't know why, but just zipping around the water, people thinking he's crazy, other bluegills thinking he's crazy. It's pretty funny. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I also have I smoke full leaf filler, so not as bad as highly processed shredded tobacco. Yeah, I've heard that as well. It's just it's the same thing with you can buy really good pipe leaf as well. It's shredded, but I like it's shredded, but it's not processed like you're talking about, not full of chemicals and all that stuff, for sure. I'm now seeing some studies that they're putting out that that big effort that the government made to get people to quit smoking from the 60s forward, and then the population of men in the United States, their testosterone dropped. Nicotine has a direct effect on your testosterone. They're now saying that smoking, that campaign to get people to smoke, saved people's lives as far as lung cancer and different things like that, but because it wasn't replaced with anything, that habit actually lowered the testosterone in men. I'm actually seeing some studies saying that smoking is not as bad for you as it used to be, or as they think. I never understood that about cigarettes. You have such a huge industry making billions of dollars at a time when billions of dollars are unusual. Oh, we're getting a bite over here. Oh, I got a fish. Come on. Take it. Just dropped it. But they put all that other chemicals in it that kill you. Native Americans, before they processed tobacco like they did, people smoked every day and didn't have lung cancer, didn't have various types of cancer. But it's all those chemicals that they put to make it shelf life longer, which caused it to be super bad for you. I'm no scientist, so don't take my word for it. Just some things I'm seeing. I find that kind of stuff interesting. The only thing I would complain about Zyns or a nicotine pouch is the size. They're not big enough to feel like you have something in your mouth. Part of the chewing and part of the that I loved about chewing was the oral fixation that comes with that. The ritual of having it in your mouth. So I think if someone made like a pinch of tobacco-sized nicotine pouch, it would do a lot better. Viking, I quit chewing years and years ago, probably a couple of decades now. And, I'm a heavy guy, but I've lost some weight recently. And they also say that tobacco and that nicotine and all those other chemicals and stuff hang out in your fat cells. And then when you lose weight, like you get a weird, odd craving for tobacco and you haven't had tobacco in decades, it's because it was stored in your fat, and then you lost some fat and it was released back in your body, and your body's like, oh yeah, remember that chew you used to like? We should get some of that. It's funny how that works. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end this stream here. We did catch one blue cat on live, which was fun, but I'm going to now concentrate on fishing for content to get some videos this week. So I have some videos. I appreciate everybody coming in. Viking, thanks for stopping by again. You have a good rest of your day. Have a relaxing weekend, all right?